Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division. It is Soccer Saves Lives taking on Atlanta Fire United. Larry, we were bringing you all of the action here on the ASMG TV, YouTube, and Rumble channels. Thank you so much for watching. Let's take a look around the leaderboard. Let's see where we are. We are in the North Division tonight. LSA Mustangs holding the top spot right now with 9 points, 3 matches in, 3 matches won. Georgia Impact, Chattanooga Red Wolves, Pachuca, Georgia in that top 4 slots. That's where you want to be at the end of the season to make it into the playoffs. Potros and Scenic City, they are also right there. We just got word that Scenic City were able to defeat Georgia Impact just a few moments ago. We'll show you the live action. Soccer Saves Lives, FC Birmingham, and Atlanta Fire currently at the bottom of the table. That is the relegation spot. Don't want to be there. Look over at the South region. Kalanji Pro Profile are at the top of the table. 4 matches in, 4 matches won. Red Top, FC Columbus Elite, and UFA Lawrenceville in those top 4 spots. Angeles with a great win this weekend, seeing them move up the table. Georgia Revolution, UMA FC, Augusta Arsenal on the outside looking in, and LSA Norcross Pro in a spot they're normally not used to being in at the bottom of the table. Would be a shocker to see them get relegated down to Division 1. 1 match so far here, that is for next week, here in the week 5 of this Sunday match. Scenic City defeating Georgia Impact 1-0. We have 2 matches tonight. Soccer Saves Lives Atlanta Fire and LSA Norcross Pro taking on Georgia Revolution. Just about to get underway here. It'll be Soccer Saves Lives that are going to get us underway. They're in the navy blue kits moving from right to left, and Atlanta Fire in the red and white kits moving from left to right. Just waiting for the whistle from the center official. ARs are good. 4th official is good. Both goalkeepers are ready to go. Underway here at Charlie Jordan Field. Thank you so much for tuning in to this UPSL Georgia Conference action. Ending another week of action here in the conference. One of the most competitive in the Southeast region. broken into two regions, the North and the South, 9 teams in each region. Top 4 teams move on to the playoffs, try to earn the right to make it into the national tournament. Ball over the top. Rivero able to give it back to his keeper, Hupt. That ball will go out. It will be a throw for SSL. Atlanta Fire only brought 12 players today, so they only have 1 sub. You know, here in the UPSL, each team can have up to 7 subs per match, so they're definitely going to be behind the 8 ball when it comes to fitness level as we go through these 90 minutes. Trying to work through that midfield. So far in this season, Atlanta Fire have yet to get a result. They played 2 matches, have only scored 1 goal in those 180 minutes, but they're going to try now. That's being tugged back. It's got to be a foul. And indeed so it is. It's just outside of the box. But you could see the defender for SSL was tugging back on the fireman the entire time. Take a look at that here in a second. It's maybe a yard out of the 18 box. Into the box, but easily controlled by the keeper. Luis Marquez holding down that keeping role for SSL today. Said for Atlanta Fire, they lost to the Mustangs in the in the opener over at Meadow Creek Stadium. LSA Mustangs home opener 4-0. Trying to take a shot, and that one finds the back of the net. They've doubled their goal scoring for the season, and it comes off of the only goal scorer that they've had so far, that being Liping Za here in the 4th minute to take the 1-0 lead. We'll take a look at that in. Said he has been the only goal scorer so far in the first 2 matches. He gets the ball over there in the far channel into the box, takes it with his left and slots it right past the keeper to take the 1-0 lead. Only brought 12, and they would say right now that was all they needed to bring. They lost at home to Chattanooga Red Wolves 3-1. All over the top. Headed by Hupt, and that is a dangerous, dangerous decision by the goalkeeper. Take a look at this. Ball coming over the top from SSL, and you see it bounce past the defenders. Keeper tried to head it and clashes heads with the SSL man. He's up and moving around. However, the SSL man is not. I believe that is Workman who is down, Jaden Workman. Indeed, that is Workman. Holding his head. We'll see if a concussion protocol needs to be put into place. Checking on the protocol for the keeper, which is smart to do. Take a look once again at the challenge between the two players. Coming over the top, bouncing past the two defenders, and right just full on head to head. Keeper walking off with the trainer. Discussion with the Fire coach if they're going to allow Hop to continue. We just sit up here in the booth waiting for final discussion. It looks like the trainer is not going to allow Van Hupt to continue in goal due to concussion protocol. He's also got Jaden Workman over there at his little spot over there. Trying to bandage a cut that was opened on Workman. Nevertheless, we get back up and running here in the 12th minute. Soccer Saves Lives 0, Atlanta Fire United 1. That goal was scored in the 3rd minute. Upping Zhang with the goal. Gets past the Fire pass. Trying to control it. SSL with possession. Passing just a little off the mark right now. Getting away from the player. Having to reach out. Not able to completely control the ball. Allowing Fire to bring the pressure. Now working over here in the far channel. Have possession. Gets past the defender. But not able to control that ball. Knocked out. It'll be a throw. Tyson Hall coming back to impede the SSL man just enough to not allow anything towards goal. Controlled. But not able to get past Hall. Tyson Hall doing a great job back there in the right back role. That pass there from Akamorphile was off the mark, but Fire, they lose it right there. Now here comes the counterattack. What a good tackle from Atlanta Fire. Makes the turn, comes back. Does Rivero. It was a great tackle from Rivero. Tried to control that, chest down, unable to do so. That ball go out, be a throw for SSL. So one other game going on here in the Georgia Conference this weekend. Match happening over at Meadow Creek Stadium. Over in the South region, LSA Norcross Pro taking on Georgia Revolution. Ball coming forward again from SSL, trying to loop it over here to the can see that trainer is over there on the Fire bench. Goes down, no foul is called. Be interesting to see, because it was done via concussion protocol, if the trainer feels that Van Hupt has passed all protocol, if he will be allowed to re-enter the match. Gets past the two defenders, takes a shot, saved by the backup keeper. be interesting to note that, at least on their roster, Atlanta Fire only have Van Hoopt listed as a goalkeeper. So that backup keeper right now, not his normal. Substitution for SSL early in this match. Number 9. I believe number 9 is coming on to replace Workman. I believe Workman's day is done. Yeah, I can see him putting on the jersey, Workman. And that's a good call. That's a good call to make, just to, as he did receive a laceration from that collision with Van Hoopt. Good passing from SSL, lose it, but they're going to get the throw. You see the conversation going on between Kasoko and Costa. Kasoko was expecting that ball to be a better pass. So Fire only brought one sub, and within the first few minutes, they already have to make it due to concussion protocol. So this is going to be a very long afternoon. The help is the fact that they're already up 1-0 due to the opening goal in the 3rd minute by Zaw. And if you can see, there's a gray line on the touch line on the sides. It's in between the 2 white lines. That's the touch line here at Charlie Jordan Field. You can see it. It's a little difficult to see it on the camera, and it's also just about that difficult to see on the field itself. Shot taken, but grabbed by the keeper. Player goes down, foul right at center circle. Over here to the near side. Good movement from the Fire, trying to sneak that ball. To Radican, not able to do so. Go back to Marquez for SSL. Work it over here to the near side. Have some space to move forward. Give it to Paris. He'll give it back. Holds off that challenge, gets past the second one, trying to get that pass into the near channel, not going to be able to do so. Cut off by the Fire. Now they look to counter quickly. Radican is not going to get there before Marquez. Kasoko wanting to turn. Now switch it over to the far side. That one cut off. Zai will go in the midfield. And another foul. You can see Hatchmaforwal is saying that's more than the first time that I've been taken down like that. No cards are issued so far. Hall has got the ball forward to Zai. He puts it in the back of the net to double the lead for Atlanta Fire to make it 2-0. And Zai has been the catalyst of all the goals for Atlanta Fire this season. And that one was another beautiful one. Watch this replay. Gets the give and go, is kept on side, and he just buries it right past Marquez. And it was number 4, Andre Lupu, who kept him on side. And it's Lupu who is coming off. Said he was the one that kept Zai on side. So if you would have looked at the lineups and pregame, and you saw how many players were on the side of both teams, you would think, oh, okay, SSL, they've got the bigger roster. They look to be a stronger team, and they look to have had the better first 2 matches of the season. Atlanta Fire would differ in that call. Radican trying to hold off. Goes down, no foul is called. Win it back though. Tackle by SSL, win possession. Get it over here to the near side, controlled by Costa. Trying to get it to, I believe that was Noah Kalanji up top. Ball sent long. Marquez will send it out to the 4th official. You can see the trainer continuing to work with Jaden Workman. Or no, that's actually Lupu. Does not look like you can see some discomfort there. Whatever he was testing. Zai going back, loses possession. Wonderful ball here in the near channel. Slided across. Oh, just saved off the line. How did Radican not backheel that one in? Oh, that one should be 3-0 for Atlanta Fire here in the 27th minute. Now here comes SSL. That pass taken away. Sometimes in a match, you got to be as lucky as you are good, and that was absolute luck for SSL. Receiving the ball, Radican trying to get the pass across. Zai's not going to get there. Controlled in the midfield. Lay off to the far side. Pass it back, go over to the far channel. Pass it back, recycle. Lifted, switch over here to the near side for Costa, he has it. Shot taken, pulled wide. Out for a goal kick. Take a look at this opportunity and just a miraculous save on the line. All alone over here is Sextu, and he lays it across to Radican. He tries the back heel and is just saved off the line by the defender. This will be a goal kick. Backup keeper going to stay in the box. He's going to have the best 60 minutes for Atlanta Fire since they are without their starting keeper. As Van Hoopt and Jaden Workman colliding early in this match, both of them out of the match due to concussion protocol. Trying to find something, was trying to hold up was Baxter, number 2. Didn't have anyone moving into space for him, ends up losing possession. Nice ball continuing down the far channel for Zai. Got almost past the first defender before the second one had to clear that ball. Still looking to verify who came on for Lupu. It looks like could be Douglas Asante who came on. Throw for Atlanta Fire. Zai somehow coming away with that. SSL get a little help from the turf, but that pass completely off the mark, allowing Fire to attack once again, and there's another foul, and eventually, yes, finally a yellow card for SSL in the minds of Matthew Achamorfa, because he has been taken down multiple times this afternoon. That's at least the third or fourth time that he's been taken off his feet in a foul by SSL. Jacob Hall plays it over here to the near side. Luca Baxter switching it, but offsides. I believe that it was number 14, Yusuf Saunders, who received the yellow card, receiving the ball there. Or excuse me, 20, Kasoko. Excuse me, that was Kasoko. Good ball forward by Costa, but that one sent back. Radican is able to release it to Azai. Turns. And that will be a ball for Atlanta Fire. Atlanta Fire win possession once again. Try the back heel to Zai. He can't control it. SSL moving it forward. Deflected. And we're going to get our first corner of the match. This one coming for SSL here in the 35th minute. Costa will leave it for Rundles. AR asking him to take off the bracelet that he had on. Keeper going down in the box. Somebody from SSL inside the goal. I was too busy watching the AR and Rundles. I believe it's SSL player feeling like he was stepped on. And he's going to receive a yellow card for dissent. That is... Unfortunately, I don't have a number for that. Let me see if I can cross-reference. That is Cooper Gapia, number 2, who received that yellow card here in the 37th minute. Rundles, outswinger, into the box, slapped down by the keeper, and he'll just kick it out. He had that regular player mentality. He wanted to run with that ball, but he needs to stay in goal. Long ball sent forward, but it's going to be controlled by the Fire. Goes all the way back to Marquez. 39 minutes in, Soccer Saves Lives 0, Atlanta Fire United 2. Both of those goals coming from number 3, Laping Sa, or Zai, excuse me. SSL very distorted in their movement. Lose the ball right there as an example. Just haven't connected together. That is a perfect ball forward. Goes down. No foul is called. Lost control of it. SSL has just really struggled on the field, moving the ball as one. Costa flicks it forward, and that's a great little bit of tackle there from number 20. Fired shot, save! Nice hard shot. An exuberance from the backup makeshift keeper. Ball still in play. Coming over here to the near side, cut off. Fire have done everything that they can to control this match in these first 40 minutes. They've done well. Not allowed this SSL team to get in any groove whatsoever. Played back. That pass cut off once again. Radican's able to release it, goes down with the foul. Does not earn a foul. Rivero loses it, rolls out, be a throw. Quickly taken. Rundles gets it forward. Kasoko, Rundles, deflected but cleared. Getting it over to Kasoko. He chests it down. All right, Suze Costa. That ball knocked out. It'll be a throw for SSL. Almost through 42 minutes of action. SSL still looking for that opener. Costa not able to. Shot taken, and that one just makes its way past, and it will be a goal kick. Let's first take a look at this save and an exuberant excitement here from the save. You see here, he saves it, and you see the admiration for himself being able to pull that off. Last one, he was on the ground trying to crawl his way to save that, but got lucky, and that one went wide. Circles through midfield, not able to get the pass forward again. Neither one of these teams controlling the ball for any length of time. Good cut pass and turn there by the SSL. And they'll earn the foul as Radican was pulling the SSL man back. Quickly back underway. Takes the shot. And a half save still in play. That one out for a goal kick. He's doing everything he can do. Been put in these uncomfortable circumstances, being in goal, not accustomed to being. You see this quickly taken forward. A shot was taken, and he was able to save it. Saw quickly there. Been hooked up on the sidelines. Zai wanted to turn. He wasn't able to do so. Be an SSL throw, or no, it'll be a fire throw, excuse me. Through 45 into a stoppage time. We'll see how much we get because we had that lengthy delay for that collision between Workman and Hupt. SSL lose possession yet again. Work it over here back to the near side. Sextuan was battling with the SSL man, earned the throw. Trying to switch it over to Zai. Wasn't able to do so, but they keep possession. Back to Marquez, a little dangerous in that release by the SSL keeper as he was being closed down by Radican. Ball trying to lift it over the top, but Radican would have been offside. Jacob Hall able to get it over to Zai. Give it back to Zapata. Now over to the far side, looking for the runner. He's offside. He just did not time that ball over the top. He was maybe half a body offside. SSL getting past the midfield. Trying to find somewhere to go, and that pass just off the mark. It's just been the story of this first 47 minutes for SSL. You would look on paper and you would say that they have everything going for them. Starting keeper for Fire out, replaced by a field player. Have the more of the roster, have more of the wins this season, but the Fire have absolutely flipped the script, and they have controlled this entire first half. Work it over here to the near side this time. Over the top, trying to get it in this near channel. Able to keep it in. Tried to get that ball around the defender. Wasn't able to do so. Being knocked out, and a throw for SSL. Come back forward for this throw. But he'll play it back to Asante. He'll go over across the pitch. Go back to the defense once again. Recycle it to Asante. He'll move forward. Costa gets past the man, sliding across. Not going to be able to do so. Knocked out. It'll be a corner. Only the second corner in this match. Both of them for SSL. Rundles will step up to take this again. Be another outswinger. Deep in the box, bouncing, and it hits the American football. But it will be another corner for SSL. And the backup keeper is going to get a yellow card there. Lifted in, headed, and away. And that will do it for the first 45. We will go into halftime with the score being Soccer Saves Lives 0, Atlanta Fire 2. Both goals from Leping Zai, as he is the only goal scorer for Atlanta Fire this season. We'll step away for a few minutes, allow you to get a beverage and a snack, and come back, watch some of the highlights during halftime. Come back, we'll give you 45 more minutes action of here at Charlie Jordan Field. It ends at the halftime. Soccer Saves Lives 0, Atlanta Fire United 2.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalanchi Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usmanfall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalanchi Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And welcome back here to Charlie Jordan Stadium for this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. It is Soccer Saves Lives 0, Atlanta Fire United 2. Larry, we were bringing you all of the action in this afternoon's matchup. You saw those two goals scored in the 3rd and the 23rd minute. Lapping Zai with those two goals. He's the only other goal scorer for Atlanta Fire throughout their first 2 matches. Take a look at the fixtures for week 5. We start earlier on Friday the 10th. Chattanooga Red Wolves losing to the Mustangs 2-0. Angeles with a massive win over UFA 4-0 to get their season really kick-started. FC Birmingham, Pachuca, Georgia ended in a 3-3 draw. A little bit of controversy in that match. Red Top FC with a great win over FC Columbus Elite 4-0. And then we go in today. So far, Georgia Impact falling to Scenic City SC 1-0. Right now with Atlanta Fire, the other match that is going on right now, LSA Norcross Pro and Georgia Revolution. We'll see if we can get you an update on the goals in that matchup. Take a quick look to next week. It's going to be jam-packed. This SSL team will go over to LSA Mustangs Sunday evening. Atlanta Fire will be home to Georgia Impact. Lots at stake. The question is, can this SSL team find their way back into this match? As with the main keeper you saw on the replay, the main keeper for Atlanta Fire, Van Hupt, going down injured, colliding heads with Jaden Workman from SSL, both of them under concussion protocol, not allowed to compete. And Nino Pierre, a forward for Atlanta Fire, having to take over the responsibilities, and he so far has done a stellar job in goal. It'll be Atlanta Fire that get us started here in the second 45 in the red kits, moving left to right. SSL in the navy blue kits, moving from right to left. Just about ready. Got everybody counted up, ready to go for this matchup from the center official, ready to blow the whistle. Radican over the ball, ready to get us underway. There we go. 45 more minutes of action. Can this SSL team find their way back into this match and at least get to the point to where they're going to try for a draw. We'll see if they can continue, or is Zai going to find a hat trick today? Win the ball, come over here to the near side. Zai goes down, but no foul is called. SSL slowly moving the ball around. Back into the defense for Atlanta Fire. Play it over here in the near channel. Cut off, but they'll get the throw. Kafsky was trying to sneak that ball forward in that near channel, just wasn't able to do so. Still earns the throw. Nice long throw. Gets it to Zai. A little bit of a back heel nutmeg there from the SSL man. Radican not able to control that ball. Allows SSL to again control possession. Give it away immediately. And again, right back, Lafsky. Zai coming through the near channel here, getting past the first line, not the second. That ball will go out. It'll be a goal kick. Still waiting for that first corner of the match for the Atlanta Fire. SSL with 3 in the first half. Back over here to Lafsky. He's got space to move forward. Trying to sneak it into Zai. Good solid sliding challenge. That will be the first corner of the match for the Fire in the 50th minute. Be an in-swinger from Zai. To right bouncing in the middle, cleared by SSL. Nobody up there at the top of the box for Atlanta Fire to receive. That ball sent forward. He's onside. SSL moving the ball forward. Costa. That was a great ball from Costa. That one finds the back of the net. There is the opener from Rundles here in the 51st minute by SSL to make it 2-1. Just not able to get down with any speed was Pierre. You look at this ball, and this is a great ball from Costa through the defense to Rundles, and Rundles able to hit it with his left and get it past for the opening goal for SSL. Now this is going to be an interesting remaining 40 minutes or so. And that's going to be a foul committed by the fireman. Number 8, Matthew Achamorfal. He was probably one of the most fouled Atlanta Fire players in that first half. No communication there again with those SSL players. Still plenty of time for the Fire to add to their tally. See the coach for the Fire coming off the bench. I believe that is Coach Polinas coming off. He's irate about something. Able to control it is Rundles. He'll get it back. He'll take it. Tried to cut that pass across, not able to do so. It'll be a goal kick. Retrieval of the ball, back underway. Tried to sneak that one forward, deflected. It'll be a throw for Atlanta Fire. Offsides there for Zai. Played over here to the near side for SSL. Said here in the UPSL Georgia Conference, split up into two regions, the North and the South. These teams are a part of the North region. Both regions, both the North and the South, have 9 teams in the region. Top 4 teams at the end of the 10-game season, they will move on to the playoffs for the Georgia Conference. Bottom team for both regions will be relegated to Division I for the fall season. Right now, Atlanta Fire is in that slot in the north. But a win today would see FC Birmingham fall down into that final spot. You make it to the playoffs and win the playoffs, you get to represent the Georgia Conference in the national tournament. Here in just a couple weeks, the UPSL Women's Division will get underway here in the Georgia Conference. Women will battle for the national tournament yet again this season. We'll see if the Albany Alley Cats will get an opportunity to win back-to-back. ASMG was there for all of the coverage for that national tournament for the inaugural women's season. Trying to work his way forward, having to go back to the defense of SSL. Switch it over to the far side. Controlled, good touch. But dispossessed, and Fire earn the throw. Good work by Luca Baxter, number 2 for the Fire, to earn that throw. Shot! That one's going to hit the top bar. That one coming just out of nowhere. Just swiping at it. Sending it long towards the box. Hits the top bar. Costa. Able to release it. Trying to work it over to the far side. Good initial tackle and earns a foul. Does Atlanta Fire. Jacob Sextuan. "59 minutes in, Soccer Saves Lives 1, Atlanta Fire United 2. Knocked out, be a throw. We saw back in February, New York Renegades winning the national tournament, crowning another Eastern Seaboard UPSL team champion. Eastern side of the conference has been at the top in the national side for many seasons now. Back in the spring of last year, it was Tennessee Tempo. Before that, 2 seasons in a row, Soda City FC. Good ball over the top, played, tried to play it back, not able to do so, still has it, cleared by Lapsky. You got to go back all the way to the fall of 23, the last time a Western Division team won the national title. That ball deflected, still, that one goes wide. Be a goal kick. See that first challenge, this one deflects and out. We go back all the way to 2023 in the UPSL. Back to the spring of 23. That's when AS Frenzy won the national tournament. And the player of the tournament, player of the year, basically, someone that you might know of by the name of Jan Diamande, player that moved from the UPSL, went over, played in the La Liga, has been playing for RP Leipzig in the Bundesliga. He is being linked in the summer to a move to the Premier League for near $100 million. Great ball over the top, but not able to do anything with it, and Marquez will be there. That's just an amazing story for a player right from these ranks in the UPSL. Could be linked to a massive $100 million transfer fee. And the UPSL is developing players at a rapid pace now. Good turn there by Radican, holding off two, but he finally loses it to Kasoko. Kasoko leaping over the challenge. Lifted forward, but cleared. Rivero was there for the Fire to clear that ball. Rivero once again with possession. That one's going to deflect off a teammate. And it's going to go back for a throw. One of the recent players from the UPSL who's just getting a chance to move overseas, James Zapka, former UPSL Florida player, signing with the Spanish La Liga side, Rayo Vallecano. One of the continuing names that continue to build out of this UPSL conference. He had four. This will be from SSL. Lifted into the box. Punched away by the keeper. Put back in. Saved. Great work there by the makeshift keeper. Pierre is having a great afternoon and cleared. Now, Zai could not control that ball. Just a few weeks ago, you had 4 teams from the UPSL compete in first round of the US Open Cup. Fortunately, all 4 falling in that first round. But you had the history books written as Braden Kalanji from Kalanji Pro Profile getting his name etched in the history books as the youngest player to ever score a goal in the US Open Cup. Ball sent over, cleared by Marquez. Be a throw for Atlanta Fire. UPSL has players that not only are advancing overseas, but they're also advancing here in the States. Now here is Zai. He's got the ball, takes a shot, but saved there by Marquez. Good save. That could have been the hat trick for Zai. They'll win it back. Oh, what a ball for Zai. Can he get there? No, he can't. Another UPSL player from UPSL Florida, Jack Proctor. He signed with Sporting Jacks in the USL Championship. Good ball for Fire. Great tackle by the SSL man. Kosoko's going to send it long. Oh, he sneaks it through the 2 defenders. But give it to number 2, Luca Baxter, coming back and winning that. Ooh, solid challenge there from the Fire. He's going to get called for that. That was a dangerous tackle. No card is issued. But a dangerous tackle. A player right here from Charlie Jordan Field, Anthony Sumo, played with Kalanji Pro Profile. He now plays for Carolina Core in the MLS Next system. Waiting for some equipment set up. Defender fixing his boot. Of course, center official watching the time. Gives us a chance to thank our center official, Rafael Mospanyuk, Megan Hansel and Tristan Armstrong, ARs, and Joey Widener is our 4th official. Back underway in the 70th minute. That ball too far for Zai to get to. Fire holding on to this 2-1 lead. Would be a massive, massive win for Atlanta Fire. Like I said, as of right now, they're sitting at the bottom of the table in the North region. You would see them jump from 9th into a battle with the rest. They'd be in 7th. They jump over Soccer Saves Lives. With Scenic City's win today, they will move up the table into second. And there are 3 other teams, Potros, Chattanooga Red Wolves 2, and Pachuca, Georgia, all with 3 points. Exactly what the Fire would have. This North region is very tight. Zai with the ball, but he's called offside. Mustangs at the top of the table with 9 points. That confirmed win by Scenic City, that jumps them from 3rd to 2nd over Georgia Impact. That ball knocked out, and it will be a corner for SSL. This will be an outswinger for SSL here in the 72nd, moving into 73rd minute. High in the air, trying to head it, not able to do so, bouncing around, need to clear it, able to do so. There's a scrum there in the middle of the box. Fire were able to clear that. Lavsky was able to clear that. Couldn't get it to Zai, but he's going to put the pressure on the SSL to move it forward. This Atlanta Fire team is defending really well right now. That ball wasted as Pierre, coming out of the box, was completely out of position. Farrell will get us back underway. Able to get it forward. Good pass, still in the box, having to play it back. Great tackle. Atlanta Fire not giving up on this match at all. They are really putting it to SSL. Able to keep it in. Gets it forward in the channel. Radican doing it all by himself. Saved by Marquez. I think maybe if he would have potentially got that over to Zai, might have had another chance because he was closed down by 2 SSL men. Sliding challenge there. No foul. Headed down, trying to get around the 2 defenders. It's going to go and cleared by Pierre. I think he probably should have grabbed that instead of just booting it. Towards and grabbed. This is one match that Nino Pierre is going to remember in his Atlanta Fire United spring season. Having to step up and be the keeper for basically 80 minutes has so far only allowed 1 goal. Still plenty of time for SSL to find the equalizer. Cut off. But nobody there, nobody going with it. You can see a little bit of confusion between the firemen coming across right at the top, but cleared by Rivero. See between Jacob Stagstuen and Matthew Ekamafawal is number 7 and number 8 for Atlanta Fire. They've struggled to be on the same page in some of these transitions. Substitute coming on for, waiting for the ball, excuse me. Like I said, at the top, Atlanta Fire only brought 1 sub, that being Nino Pierre. Instead of the allotted 7 subs you can have in a match. Trying to sneak it back to Zai, was able to do so, but Zai wasn't able to control it from that pass from Radican. 1 back again in the midfield. No foul called. That's interesting. I would have expected that one to have been called on SSL, as he came from behind, but center official deemed otherwise. Does commit the foul there. Foul was Michael Zapata with the foul for Atlanta Fire. That ball cut off, but it'll be a throw. This match is getting very long for SSL. They're going to find themselves an equalizer. Only got 12 minutes plus stoppage time. We're not going to see the length of stoppage time that we had in the first half. Able to get past, cleared. And that one, a foul committed by the SSL man. See 78 degrees right now, wind gusting to 14 miles an hour. No rain. That was a foul. As one would say, it's a beautiful day for soccer here in the Georgia Conference. Lavsky is just going to play it, receive it back. Looks to switch it to Radican. Held up twice, trying to sneak around the defender, not going to be able to do so. Great tackle. Going to earn the throw is SSL. Akamorfall is trying to take on the entire midfield by himself. Good tackle there by Lapsky. Still falls into SSL possession. Kasoko. Zapata able to block that shot attempt by Paris. Immediately trying to close down the space from that pass from Rundles. And there again. Be a corner for SSL. They're 5th of the match. It's one stat that they can say that they own in this match. They've had 5 corners, only 1 for Atlanta Fire. Be another outswinger. All the way through the box, trying to recycle it. Lavsky able to clear it. Zai wasn't able to control it. Get some help. Radican. Zai trying to get it back to Radican, but that is back into SSL. And the pass just too slow. Radican's going to receive it over in the far channel. See if he can drag some SSL players with him. That'll go out. It'll be a Fire throw. Radican has it. He's going to play it. And earns the foul. Does Saxton. This ball is about 25, just shy of 26 yards. Between 25 and 26 yards. It's on the hash line, so that means that it is just off of line from that far post. 3-man wall for SSL. Zai over the ball. Hits the wall. Oh, and he tried to one-time it there. Nakamura Forwall tried to, but they earned a corner. Second corner of the match for the Fire. It would be an in-swinger for Zai. This would be a killer if they could get another goal. The senior official going over to the players that are warming up for SSL. And he is not happy about something that they were doing. Maybe with the extra ball, guys. You don't warm up with the ball, which would here comes the in-swinger. To the far post, headed, and that one grabbed by Marquez. He'll throw it out to the far channel. To Rundles. Rundles will send it forward. Tackle won by SSL. Sends it forward. But Zapata was there. Zapata again able to clear the ball. Akamorfall taking on Kasoko. That ball goes out. It'll be a throw for SSL. Just over 5 minutes to go in regular time. Costa taking on Lavsky. Lavsky, great work by the defender for the Fire. Able to control the space. Good ball forward to Zai. He's going to hit the afterburners. Hold up. Plays it back. Not able to thread that one over the defense Another foul committed by Kosoko. He's going to earn a yellow card for that foul. Take a look at this. See this ball coming over and just clips him. That's what earns the foul. Takes a few seconds off the clock as well. Clay Kafsky threads it down the line, but that's going to be in front. Marquez there. Radican trying to sneak it in, but not able to do so. Now the counter attack. SSL, good turn. Deflected into the out and a corner. Try to get that into the box, not able to do so. But another corner. These corners starting to build up for SSL. Be hard enough for a regular keeper, much less a backup keeper, a makeshift backup keeper at that. Be an outswinger for SSL. Head in, and he's not going to be able to stop that one. The equalizing goal for SSL in the 88th minute. Bassett Kosoko equalizes for SSL. You just knew this was coming with all of these corners, and this one, it's just lofted into the box, and Kosoko puts the header to it. Pierre trying to get there, not able to do so, and it becomes 2-2. Now both of these teams are going to have to sprint if they want to find themselves a late winner. That one deflected. It'll be a corner. Another outswinger. Can it be just like the last one? Lifted. Headed. Chased off. What a save by the defender. Two fantastic saves by number 2, Luca Baxter. Luca Baxter coming in like a juggernaut to keep this from out going in the back of the net. Watch this ball. Headed straight to him. He chested down. Hit to him again by Kosoko. And it keeps it 2-2. Pierre came off his line, was completely the wrong place where he wanted to be. But Baxter coming through to help the keeper out. Substitute for SSL just a moment ago. Throw for Atlanta Fire. Radican will slow it up, allow numbers to move forward. Kapski, he'll throw it in. Gets it. Oh, but Zai was offsides. We're in stoppage time. This ends in a draw. Fire would continue to stay down in the bottom spot. They played a heck of a 90 minutes. Trying to make the turn, no foul. Radican wins it again. He goes down just outside of the box. About 23 yards out, almost 24 yards out. And it is Matthew Akamorfa who wants this shot. Three-man wall. Oh, and he absolutely wasted it. And that's how it ends. A heartbreaker for Atlanta Fire as it ends. Soccer Saves Lives 2, Atlanta Fire United 2. Goals by Atlanta Fire in the 3rd and 23rd minute by Leping Zai. And then in the second half, number 6, Eli Rundles in the 51st minute, followed by Basit Kosoko in the 89th. That is how we get to 2-2. That'll do it for our coverage for Week 5 of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division. Take a quick look at next week. You see that next week it is going to be Augusta Arsenal home to LSA Norcross Pro, FC Columbus Elite home to UMAFC, Georgia Revolution welcome Red Top SC. The match is on Saturday. On Sunday, Pachuca, Georgia home to Potros FC, Atlanta Fire United home to Georgia Impact, Scenic City SC taking on FC Birmingham, and the Mustangs, LSA Mustangs, taking on this Soccer Saves Lives. That'll do it for here at ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just these live matches, but highlights, podcasts, interviews, so much more. That'll do it for us. Thank you for watching. It ends Soccer Saves Lives 2, Atlanta Fire United 2.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.